When you're broke on YouTube, you do a lot of crazy things. What's up guys, it's Zach, and in this video I am doing the broke ass YouTuber tag. As someone who is doing YouTube as a hobby, I've never really looked at the money all too much, but it's interesting to see what other people think of being broke on YouTube. There's more room for you to have fun, there's more stuff you can do for yourself, and you don't really have anyone telling you, do this, do that, because A, it's YouTube, and B, no one's paying you a bunch of money to make videos. Before I get into this tag though, I'm gonna feature some answers that I got from the question I asked in my last tag video, what is your favorite Christmas movie? I got a couple answers from Mortelli, Hoodie Liam, and Beast the Tank. Mortelli and Hoodie Liam said that The Nightmare Before Christmas is their favorite movie. I've heard a lot of really good things about The Nightmare Before Christmas, and also a little bit of the controversy of whether it's actually a Christmas movie or if it's more of a Halloween movie. Unfortunately, I can't really comment on it much because I haven't seen it. I know what you guys are gonna say. It's an amazing movie. You can't believe that I haven't seen it yet. I should totally see it, and I agree with you that I should. I just haven't gotten around to it. Beast the Tank said that Rudolph is his favorite Christmas movie. I grew up watching Rudolph, the really early cartoon animation version, the classic, and I definitely have to agree with Beast. Rudolph is a must-see movie for the holidays. So when Christmas comes around next time, definitely find yourself a copy of Rudolph. It's usually playing on CBC or some television network. And enjoy what was the early start to Christmas movies. Now that we have that question from the previous tag out of the way, let's get to this tag right now. What potato do you film with? I don't normally film with potatoes, but when I do, I like to make it nice and round instead of all mashed up and gooky. Not to say this one's perfect. I like to leave the skin on them, but the cafeteria only had potatoes without the skin, so I'm just gonna have to do with this one. How many objects is your tripod made up of? It really depends on the camera for me. Like, when I'm shooting on my iPad, I like to use these two locker shelves to place my iPad on top so I can get a nice high level, and a few books on the base, because when these are down in their fold and I have them stacked on top of one another, these wobble around a lot, so it's nice to have something to stabilize them on the bottom. If I'm using my flip video or my power shot, it's normally like 3 to 5 books for stabilization, and depending on how high I want to make it. Or I'll just use my tripod that I got from my dad. Either one really works. What song do you wish you could afford the rights to, and have you used it in chipmunk form anyway? As silly and mainstream as this is, the one song that I wish I could afford the rights to right now is Do You Want to Build a Snowman from Frozen. I know it sounds ridiculous, but a little while ago when there was a lot of snow outside, a couple of my friends here at Crandall decided to make a short little cover video that ultimately turned into an Alma snowball war. I would absolutely upload it for you guys to see, but I am so paranoid about copyright claims that I don't want to risk my channel in any way, shape, or form. Even though I already did a parody song a little while ago that I don't have the rights to. But I didn't monetize it, so hopefully I should be okay. How many pennies have you made in the last 28 days? Last time I looked at my numbers, I think it was like 86 cents US. I have absolutely no idea how many that is in Canadian dollar, but I'm guessing not that many, because our dollar really stinks in compared to the US. I kind of hope it wouldn't be in pennies, because you can't really make pennies rain, and if you do, someone's gonna get hurt. Plus, we don't really have pennies in Canada anymore. Technically, that would mean if I got it in pennies, I wouldn't get anything. Damn. Which window do you film in front of? I film in front of the only window that I have in my dorm room. It's great because it gives me a look out on campus, and when the light shines in, it can really help me out when I'm making videos. It also offers everybody else a grand opportunity to look in on me while I'm making videos, and they can think, what's that guy doing talking to a camera, or just what is he doing in general? What inspires you to keep making videos even though you haven't found success yet? Excuse me, who's to say I haven't found success? And on top of that, what do you define as success? I've been able to inspire at least a handful of young people with my videos, and I call that successful. I enjoy creating fun content, getting involved in this global community, and making friends with people around the world. I have actually a really good friend in California that we met through a Facebook group a little while ago based on a YouTube channel, and also in Ohio, Michigan, Utah. That's a great thing that keeps me going for YouTube, is you can make friends wherever. What's your favorite hack? There is one that I kind of came up with a little while ago with a 3DS when you're playing Pokemon X or Y. If you stick a dime in the little circle pad when you're in one of the cities and tilt it to like the right or the left and position your character just right, he'll go around and around the little circular square in the middle of the city, and you don't even have to do anything. This is great for egg breeding, those eggs that really take a long time to hatch, like dragons. I realize this is a very specific hack, but it's still the best one that I've been able to come up with. Who are your favorite broke-ass small YouTubers? I don't really know what qualifies as a broke-ass small YouTuber, but some small YouTubers that I really enjoy watching are Cody Dobson or Broken Admin. He's just come back from a really long hiatus on his channel now that he finally has internet. We've talked a number of times in his comment section, and we're getting to know each other relatively well, so I'm looking forward to seeing what other kind of content he's coming out with. Kelsey Apichki with Dangerous at Any Speed, one of the many awesome people that I met while I was out at VidCon. She makes really fun, short videos and adds a comedic aspect that I think you guys will find really entertaining. Nicole Conan, an aspiring filmmaker, her videos involve a lot of what seems to be activists' opinions and just bringing light to subjects that not a lot of people talk about on YouTube, but they severely need to be discussed. She vlogs from time to time with her girlfriend or at some abandoned building off in Ontario. Very cool to check out those videos because it really makes you hunger for adventure and putting yourself out there in the world to discover new things. And my buddy from California, whom I mentioned earlier in this video, RFS Dan. He is a daily vlogger with his girlfriend Crystal, his son Blake, and their like 4 cats. He's a great guy, awesome attitude, and he's just got a spirit that is addictive. You want to keep watching him because he finds ways to make even the simplest things in life exciting. What video would you create if you had an unlimited budget? Think big. I would make an entire collaboration of basically every nerdy thing in my brain. It would include Harry Potter, Doctor Who, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, a ton of Marvel characters. I'd use green screens so I can clone myself and put in really wicked special effects in the background. Maybe take me out to Mars or Asgard or really just anywhere that I can't go physically. I want to go to all of the wicked places that have been filmed for movies and television. I'd go to Hogwarts, I'd go to the Netherlands, I'd go to New Zealand, I'd go to New York. I would even go to Gallifrey, but that's more of a green screen, wicked effect type of thing. But if I had an unlimited budget, it would basically be my brain. What video are you most proud of? The best video that I can think of that I've had in the past little while that I can really count as a success was my third day out at VidCon in July. That's when I had a ton of my accomplishments settled and achieved. I got to sit in on a creator keynote to listen to a bunch of really big YouTubers give their takes on various things they've noticed in the industry. I got to meet a few of my friends while I was out there, Josh Tippis and Sarah and reIt from Nerdish by Nature and the Tippis vlogs. There was a huge event at the end of the convention, VidProm, a massive dance in the Anaheim Convention Center stadium bit that was basically a 3-hour party, non-stop, hardcore. It was great. Probably my number one thing that I took away from that day, I got to meet one of my biggest inspirations for doing YouTube. Not only that, but I got to hang out with her and her friend and go into the Marriott Hotel to collaborate, well, not really collaborate, to talk with a bunch of other YouTubers. It was fantastic. I was actually supposed to go to the We the Kings concert that night, which also would have been really cool, but I knew that was one opportunity that I would never be able to get again. Those are all the questions for this broke-ass small YouTuber tag. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching and hearing all my answers to some of these crazy questions. Definitely go check out some of the extra content that I have scattered throughout this tag. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. It's videos like these that help me realize that I'm doing YouTube because it's something that I really love. People actually have been passing by my window coming back to residence, and they may have given me some weird looks, but it really doesn't matter because this is something that I love to do, and maybe that'll entice people to ask questions about it. In the same way, you guys can do that too. If you're watching a TV show or working on a project that maybe strikes someone's interest, you can tell them about it and maybe they'll develop an interest in it too. What are some of your favorite life hacks? I don't really know many. I saw one yesterday from Ali Speed using a squeegee to wipe dog hair off of a coat, but I don't really know many others. So if you have a life hack that you think is really cool and you want to share with people, leave it down in the comments and I'll feature some of them in my next tag video. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to punch the like button, share it around, comment below, and subscribe to be notified of all of my latest videos. And if you want to check out my previous video in this series or on the Zach Attack channel in general, you can click down in the description or in the eye in the sky. It's been great chatting with you guys, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.